Hi there guys, my name's Jack Ayres. Now today I'm going to be going through the RevAMP program overview. RevAMP is a support program that is designed by myself in partnership with Limb Power, and it's designed specifically for single leg amputees of all ages and ability. So today I'm going to be going through circuit number 1. If you want to find the full details of this program, you need to get in touch with myself, Jack Ayres, or you want to get in touch with Limb Power and find out more information. But today, this is just an exercise overview of the program. Our first part of this circuit is you're going to need a chair and you're going to need a little bit of space. There's 4 exercises that we're going to be going through. I'm going to explain each one. The first exercise, guys, is a chair squat. Now, all we're going to do, you're going to need a chair. We're going to start by sitting onto the chair. Your feet, both heels, want to be planted onto the floor. We're not going to use any weights, so you can use your hands for a little bit of balance, for stability, if you need to. And you're going to try and stand yourself up without using your hands. Sit back down, touch that seat, and back up. So again, you can see how I'm using my hands as a little bit of balance, a little bit of a counterweight maybe, if we've not done this one before. Now, if this is too much of a challenge, we can then use an extra cushion just to bring that chair up so it's not such a deep range of motion. If you want more of a challenge, this is where we can start to add weight into our hands, hold it across our chest, hands by the side, or we can simply take so as soon as you touch that, straight back up. Okay, so this is our chair squats. That's your first exercise. You're then going to move on to thrust. So using the chair, I'll turn it around so you can see. Holding both hands onto the chair, making this straight plank position. You're going to jump both your legs in and both legs out. Both legs in, both legs. And you're just going to repeat. To make this one harder, put an object onto the floor, say a pillow. And now we have to jump over the pillow, which makes it a lot more harder, a lot more of a challenge. Our next exercise is push-ups, again using the chair. So let's get back into that squat thrust position. You're going to lower yourself down and press back up, down and back up. Okay, if you find this too challenging, we can go onto our knees, down and up. Our very last exercise is a burpee. So get the chair out of the way, get onto the floor, and stand yourself back up. Get yourself onto the floor, and stand back up. Okay, guys, those exercises are going to be performed as a circuit. So you have 4 exercises there that you're going to be going through a number of times. To find out the repetitions and to find out how many times to go through that circuit, you need to sign up to the program, the RevAMP program. You can get in touch with myself or Kira at Limb Power. The next half of this program is going to be another short circuit that's focusing on the core, the midsection. This is going to be done on the floor. Chair out of the way. The first exercise is a classic crunch. Lying onto the floor, hands by the sides, and we are simply rolling those shoulders off the ground and back down. As soon as they touch the ground, you go straight back up and back down. Some people like to have their hands across their shoulders or across their chest. That's absolutely fine. That will make it slightly harder, a little bit extra weight, all the way up and back down. What we are not doing, guys, is a full sit-up. So we are not doing this. Okay, as a full sit-up, we are doing a classic crunch, keeping that tension through the abs. Our next exercise, guys, is toe taps. Now you're going to hold that position, hands by your sides, swing those hands around to your feet and round to the next side, next side, next side. Keeping those shoulders off the ground. You're going to feel this through the sides, the obliques. Once you've done that, we're then going to move on to something called flutter kicks. Now for myself, I like to lock my leg out straight. So it's locked. To make this one slightly more supported, you can put your hands under the lower of your back Then we're going to aim pressed into our hands. Lift both those feet off the ground. One leg, kick, 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 as if we're doing backstroke. You can make it harder by doing smaller and faster. We can do it more controlled by nice big steps. But whatever you do not want that back to arch up. Your ribs will flare, your back will arch up, and you'll put too much pressure into your lower back. When you think about keeping those ribs down and back pressed into your hand. Okay? And then our last exercise of this one is a plank. We have a couple of options here, guys. We can go on our elbows, hold this position, or we can go on our hands and hold this position here. I will let you choose whatever you want to do. But with this one, guys, if I show you in this straight position, I don't want your back arching up, or down, sorry. I don't want your bum up in the air. Think about a plank of wood. It's called a plank. Nice straight line. Think about a bowl of water on your back. Can't let it spill. Even through the prosthetic side, think about, so I've still got my leg locked out straight here. I sometimes find that helps. Think about pushing through that stump, through your hips, trying to tilt your pelvis down to keep that nice straight back. If you don't tip your pelvis forwards to keep that nice straight back and you let it drop like this, that's where we have that arched back. And we've taken all the pressure and all the tension out of our abs. Of course, we want to be working the front of our stomachs. Okay, guys, so that is the exercise overview of circuit number 1 of the RevAMP program. I'm now going to move on to circuit number 2.